Ladies and gentlemen, excuses are the comfort zone of the weak. They are the chains that hold back potential, the silent killers of dreams. Have you ever noticed that those who fail always have a reason for it? They say, I didn't have enough time. I don't have the resources. No one helped me, but I wasn't given the opportunity. But let me tell you something. Excuses do not produce results. Excuses do not create success. Only action does. History is filled with individuals who had every reason to give up, but refused to be defined by their circumstances. There were those who were born in poverty, those who were rejected, those who had no education, and yet they became the world's greatest leaders, inventors, and entrepreneurs. What was their secret? They refused to make excuses. Instead, they made a way. Success is not about what you lack. It is about what you do with what you have. Some of the most powerful and influential people in the world started with nothing but a dream and determination. They refused to let limitations define them. They understood that where you start does not determine where you finish. It is your mindset, your commitment, and your refusal to make excuses that set you apart. Now, let me speak to you directly. What is your excuse today? Is it your family background? Is it a lack of money? Is it fear? Whatever it is, you must confront it and take responsibility for your own future. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission to succeed. The moment you stop making excuses, you step into a life of power, purpose, and potential. Education is not just about learning facts. It's about learning responsibility. Your teachers can provide knowledge, but only you can decide what to do with it. Your parents can guide you, but only you can shape your destiny. Success is in your hands. And the greatest gift you can give yourself is to remove every excuse from your vocabulary. So, I challenge you today. Examine your life. What have you been blaming? What have you been delaying? What dreams have you been excusing? Make a decision right now that you will no longer be a prisoner of excuses. Take action, take responsibility, and walk boldly toward your destiny. Because success is not waiting for those who make excuses. Success is waiting for those who make a way. Excuses are the silent enemies of success, the unseen barriers that prevent individuals from reaching their full potential. When people justify their failures with excuses, they unknowingly surrender their power to change their circumstances. Excuses create an illusion of comfort, making individuals believe that they are not responsible for their lack of progress. However, the truth is that as long as a person continues to make excuses, they remain trapped in a cycle of stagnation and missed opportunities. Successful individuals recognize that every excuse is a step backward, a self-imposed limitation that hinders growth and achievement. One of the primary reasons excuses become so dangerous is that they provide a false sense of security. People convince themselves that their lack of progress is due to external factors beyond their control. They blame their upbringing, financial struggles, lack of education, or even the people around them. While these factors may present challenges, they do not determine success or failure. History is filled with examples of individuals who overcame extreme adversity to achieve greatness. What set them apart was their refusal to use excuses as a justification for inaction. Instead, they took ownership of their circumstances and worked relentlessly to create the life they envisioned. Excuses also diminish personal responsibility. When people attribute their failures to circumstances, they relinquish the power to change their future. For instance, a student who consistently blames poor grades on a lack of time rather than ineffective study habits will never improve academically. A professional who blames the job market for their unemployment instead of upgrading their skills will continue to struggle. The key to success lies in shifting from a mindset of excuses to a mindset of accountability. The moment an individual acknowledges that their actions, or lack thereof, are responsible for their results, they unlock the ability to change their trajectory. Excuses breed a culture of mediocrity. When excuses become a habit, they create a pattern of settling for less. People begin to accept subpar performance, missed deadlines, and unfulfilled dreams as normal. Over time, they lose the drive to push themselves beyond their comfort zones. Success, however, demands persistence, effort, and the willingness to confront challenges head-on. Every great achiever understands that difficulties are inevitable, but it is the ability to persevere despite them that defines true success. Those who refuse to make excuses see obstacles as opportunities to grow rather than reasons to quit. Another dangerous effect of excuses is that they rob individuals of valuable time. Every excuse is a delay in progress, a postponement of potential achievements. Time spent justifying failure could be used to find solutions, develop skills, and take meaningful action. The difference between a person who succeeds and one who remains stagnant is often how they choose to use their time. While one person invests their time in learning, working, and improving, another wastes it crafting excuses. The unfortunate reality is that time lost to excuses can never be recovered. The sooner a person eliminates excuses from their life, the faster they move toward success. Excuses also weaken resilience. Life is filled with setbacks, disappointments, and unexpected challenges. Those who develop a habit of making excuses become mentally weak, unable to handle adversity with strength and determination. On the other hand, those who refuse to make excuses develop resilience, a critical trait that enables them to bounce back from failures stronger and wiser. Success is never about avoiding difficulties. It is about the ability to stand firm and keep moving forward despite them. Excuses hinder creativity and problem-solving abilities. When individuals blame external factors for their lack of progress, they close their minds to innovative solutions. Instead of asking, "How can I overcome this challenge?" they focus on, "Why is this happening to me?" This shift in mindset makes a significant difference. Successful people look for ways to turn challenges into stepping stones. They use failures as learning experiences and seek alternative paths when one route is blocked. Those who make excuses, however, never activate this problem-solving ability, and as a result, they remain stuck in the same position. Excuses negatively impact confidence and self-esteem. Every time a person justifies failure with an excuse, they reinforce a belief in their own limitations. Over time, this erodes self-confidence and creates a mindset of helplessness. On the contrary, individuals who take responsibility for their actions develop a strong sense of self-belief. They understand that while circumstances may not always be in their favor, they have the power to shape their future through determination and effort. Confidence is built through action. And eliminating excuses is the first step toward taking control of one's destiny. Excuses not only affect individuals, but also influence the people around them. Those who constantly make excuses unknowingly set an example for others to do the same. Whether in a family, workplace, or educational setting, a culture of excuses spreads quickly, It promotes an environment where accountability is lacking and progress is slow. However, when one person decides to eliminate excuses and take full responsibility, it inspires others to do the same. Leaders, mentors, and role models understand that success is about setting the right example, one of discipline, perseverance, and responsibility. Excuses serve no purpose other than to keep people trapped in a cycle of unfulfilled potential. They may provide temporary comfort, but they lead to long-term regret. The most successful individuals in the world have all faced hardships, setbacks, and failures. What set them apart was their refusal to be defined by excuses. Instead of blaming circumstances, they took control of their lives, made strategic decisions, and worked tirelessly to achieve their goals. Success is not about avoiding difficulties. It is about confronting them with a mindset of accountability and a refusal to settle for anything less than greatness. The path to success is simple but not easy. It requires commitment, discipline, and the courage to take full responsibility for one's actions. Those who continue to make excuses will always find reasons to justify their lack of progress. But those who eliminate excuses from their lives open themselves up to limitless possibilities. The choice is clear. One can either make excuses or make progress, but never both. Success is not an accident, nor is it a matter of luck. It is a direct result of self-discipline and a clear vision. Every person who has achieved greatness in any field has followed these two principles with unwavering commitment. Without vision, a person lacks direction. Without self-discipline, even the best vision remains just a dream. These two qualities work hand in hand. Vision gives purpose, and discipline provides the consistency needed to turn that purpose into reality. No one rises to success without them, and no one remains successful without continuously applying them. Vision is the foundation of all success. It is the ability to see beyond the present circumstances and imagine what could be. Every great leader, inventor, and entrepreneur started with a vision. They saw possibilities where others saw obstacles. Vision is what separates those who create history from those who watch it happen. A person without vision drifts through life without a clear sense of purpose, constantly reacting to situations rather than shaping their own destiny. However, when a person has a strong vision, they wake up every day with a reason to move forward, regardless of difficulties. Self-discipline is the force that transforms vision into reality. It is the ability to do what is necessary even when one does not feel like it. Many people have dreams, but few achieve them because they lack the discipline to put in the required work consistently. Talent, intelligence, and resources are valuable, but without discipline, they amount to nothing. Success is never about what a person wants. It is about what they are willing to do repeatedly. The most successful individuals understand that discipline is the price of greatness, and they are willing to pay it every day. One of the biggest challenges in achieving success is overcoming distractions. In a world filled with endless sources of entertainment, social media, and quick gratification, discipline has become more difficult than ever. Many people lose focus because they allow distractions to take control of their time. They spend hours scrolling through their phones, watching television, or engaging in unproductive activities while their dreams remain unattended. Successful individuals, on the other hand, set clear priorities and eliminate anything that does not contribute to their vision. They understand that discipline means saying no to momentary pleasures in exchange for long-term rewards. Vision and discipline require persistence. There will always be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Many people start with a strong vision and even apply discipline for a while, but when difficulties arise, they give up. They allow failure to define them instead of using it as a learning experience. The truth is that success is built on the ability to keep going despite failures. Those who are disciplined refuse to quit because they understand that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. They do not seek excuses. They find solutions. A disciplined person does not wait for motivation. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes like waves in the ocean. Many people fail because they only work toward their goals when they feel motivated. But true success belongs to those who act, even when they don't feel like it. They wake up early to study, practice their craft, or build their businesses, not because they always feel inspired, but because they have committed to the process. Discipline is doing what must be done, even when it is uncomfortable. It is choosing growth over convenience, action over excuses, and perseverance over quitting. Having a vision and self-discipline also means taking full responsibility for one's life. Many people wait for external factors to change before they take action. They blame their environment, their upbringing, or their circumstances for their lack of progress. However, those with a strong vision and self-discipline understand that they are the architects of their own future. They do not wait for perfect conditions because they know that perfect conditions do not exist. They start with what they have, where they are, and they make progress step by step. Discipline also means developing good habits. Success is not about making one big effort. It is about the small, consistent actions taken every day. A student who studies a little every day will always outperform one who crams at the last minute. An athlete who trains consistently will always be ahead of one who only exercises when it's convenient. A business person who makes daily improvements will eventually build an empire, while those who delay action will remain stagnant. Success is simply the result of disciplined habits practiced over time. Self-discipline and vision create confidence. When a person is disciplined in their actions and follows a clear vision, they develop self-trust. They do not rely on external validation because they know they are taking the right steps toward their goals. Confidence is not built on empty words. It is built on a track record of consistency and effort. Those who lack discipline often struggle with self-doubt because deep down they know they are not doing what is necessary to succeed. But those who are disciplined and focused on their vision walk with certainty because they have proven to themselves that they are capable. The difference between success and failure lies in the ability to remain committed to a vision through disciplined action. Many people start with excitement, but quit when things become difficult. They allow distractions, excuses, and temporary discomfort to steal their future. But those who understand the power of vision and self-discipline stay the course, no matter what obstacles come their way. They take control of their time, eliminate distractions, and focus on consistent improvement. Success is not a mystery. It follows a clear pattern. Those who have a vision and the discipline to pursue it relentlessly will achieve it. Those who wait for luck, perfect conditions, or motivation will remain in the same place year after year. The choice is simple. Live with discipline and achieve greatness, or live without it and settle for mediocrity. Personal responsibility is the foundation of success. It is the ability to take full ownership of one's actions, decisions, and circumstances. Many people fail in life not because they lack talent, resources, or opportunities, but because they refuse to take responsibility for where they are. They blame their failures on others, parents, teachers, the government, or even bad luck, without realizing that the only person who can change their future is themselves. The moment an individual stops making excuses and takes full responsibility for their life, they unlock the power to shape their destiny. One of the greatest mistakes people make is believing that their circumstances control them. While it is true that life presents challenges, poverty, lack of education, family issues, and unexpected setbacks, these things do not determine success or failure. What matters most is how a person responds to these challenges. Many of the world's greatest leaders, innovators, and entrepreneurs came from difficult backgrounds. They had every reason to give up, but they refused to let their circumstances define them. Instead, they took control of their lives by accepting responsibility for their future and making the necessary sacrifices to succeed. Taking responsibility means refusing to play the victim. A victim mindset is one of the most destructive mentalities a person can have. It convinces individuals that they are powerless, that the world is against them, and that they have no control over their situation. This mindset creates an attitude of helplessness and prevents people from taking action. But the truth is that no one can move forward in life while holding on to excuses. Successful people do not waste time complaining about what they do not have. They focus on using what they do have to build the life they desire. Personal responsibility also means being accountable for one's decisions. Every choice a person makes has consequences, and success is often the result of making the right decisions consistently. Many people struggle in life because they make poor choices and then blame others when things go wrong. A student who fails an exam may blame the teacher, but the real question is, did they study hard enough? An employee who loses their job may blame the company, but did they put in the effort to excel? Those who take responsibility ask themselves, what could I have done differently, instead of blaming others? This shift in mindset allows them to learn from mistakes and make better choices in the future. One of the key aspects of personal responsibility is discipline. Success does not happen by accident. It requires consistent effort, focus, and commitment. Many people want success, but they are not willing to do what it takes. They procrastinate, make excuses, and avoid challenges, hoping that success will come to them. But those who take responsibility for their goals do not wait for success to happen. They make it happen. They create plans, set deadlines, and hold themselves accountable for their progress. They understand that their future is in their hands, and they take daily steps toward their dreams. Another important aspect of personal responsibility is emotional control. Many people allow their emotions to dictate their actions, which leads to poor decisions and setbacks. They react impulsively, blame others for their anger or sadness, and let their feelings control them. But those who take responsibility understand that they are in charge of their emotions. They refuse to let temporary feelings dictate long-term outcomes. Instead of blaming their mood for their inaction, they push forward despite how they feel. Personal responsibility is also about financial independence. Many people struggle financially, not because they lack opportunities, but because they do not take responsibility for managing their money wisely. They spend recklessly, fail to save, and blame the economy for their financial difficulties. However, those who take responsibility understand the importance of financial discipline. They budget, invest, and make smart decisions with their resources. They do not wait for someone else to rescue them. They take control of their financial future by making informed choices. Taking responsibility also applies to relationships. Many people experience conflicts and broken relationships because they refuse to acknowledge their own mistakes. They blame others for misunderstandings and expect people to change while ignoring their own flaws. However, successful relationships, whether personal or professional, those who take responsibility for their actions in relationships, apologize when they are wrong, communicate honestly, and work on improving themselves. They do not wait for others to change, they take the initiative to create healthier connections. One of the most significant benefits of taking personal responsibility is self-confidence. When a person knows they are in control of their life, they develop a strong sense of self-worth. They do not wait for external validation because they trust their ability to shape their future. Every time they make a decision, take action, and see results, their confidence grows. They realize that success is not about luck or privilege, but about their own willingness to take charge. On the other hand, those who refuse to take responsibility live in constant frustration. They feel stuck, powerless, and dependent on others. They wait for someone to give them a better job, a better life, or a better opportunity, instead of creating those opportunities for themselves. This mindset keeps them trapped in mediocrity, while those who take ownership of their actions continue to rise and progress. Personal responsibility is the dividing line between success and failure. Those who embrace it understand that their life is a direct reflection of their choices. They refuse to make excuses, take ownership of their actions, and commit to improving themselves every day. No one is responsible for another person's success. Only the individual can decide how far they go in life. The moment a person stops blaming others and starts taking control, they unlock the true power of personal responsibility and set themselves on the path to success. Dreams and ambitions have no value unless they are backed by action. Many people have great ideas, powerful visions, and strong desires for success, but very few take the necessary steps to bring those dreams to life. Success is not determined by what a person wishes for. It is determined by what they are willing to do consistently. Action is the bridge that connects where a person is today to where they want to be in the future. Without action, even the greatest dreams will remain nothing more than fantasies. One of the biggest obstacles to action is procrastination. Many people delay taking the first step because they are waiting for the perfect time, the right opportunity, or a situation where everything is easy. The truth is that perfect conditions do not exist. Those who wait for ideal circumstances will remain stuck, watching others move forward while they remain in the same place. Successful people understand that action must be taken now, even when they do not feel completely ready. They take imperfect steps, make mistakes, and learn along the way. Fear is another enemy of action. Many individuals hesitate to pursue their goals because they fear failure, rejection, or criticism. They wonder, what if I fail? What if people judge me? What if things don't go as planned? These thoughts create a mental prison that prevents progress. However, those who achieve greatness understand that fear is a natural part of the journey. They do not let fear stop them. Instead, they act despite it. They know that failure is not the opposite of success, but a necessary step toward it. Every failure brings valuable lessons and moves them closer to their goal. Action is not just about starting, it is about persistence. Many people begin their journey with enthusiasm, but when challenges arise, they lose motivation and give up. They expect quick results and become discouraged when progress is slow. However, success is a long-term commitment. It requires continuous effort, even when results are not immediate. Those who achieve their dreams understand that progress is often invisible in the beginning, but every small step adds up over time. They do not quit when things get difficult. They push forward with even greater determination. Discipline plays a crucial role in taking consistent action. It is easy to work hard for a short period when motivation is high, But true success comes from showing up every day, regardless of feelings. Discipline is the ability to act when one does not feel like it, to stay committed when distractions arise, and to push forward when obstacles appear. Those who build discipline turn action into a habit, making progress an automatic part of their lives. They do not rely on fleeting motivation. They develop the self-control needed to stay focused on their goals.